This session, particularly I would like to share some of the things that we have received, achieved and piloted and experienced from the design to start to co-create and to experiment phases. And I'm hopeful that it will be great to receive your inputs, comments, feedback for finalization of this learning product. Particularly in line with all the information that Savannah has already explained. Regarding this, my presentation will be focusing on sharing an experiment of engaging the cooperative in sanitation business in rural village of Rata. I would like to get permission from Kumar sir and Harji and Premji because they were the key instrumental figures to really implement and pilot the idea into this process. So the diamond model that Alan mentioned actually is the diamond, real diamond was in the slide, but here diamond is for a kind of this kind of thing. What we wanted to test here, not the big thing, but the thing that the Dutch Water Alliance has developed for and piloted in number of other countries. We wanted to test whether that model actually fits here or is suitable for or not. So considering in that diamond model, particularly households, lessons, on behalf of NGO, NEVA, and University, MRCC, and the cooperatives were the key stakeholders that I mentioned in one of the documentaries. I wanted to bring, on behalf of NEVA, I wanted to bring all the stakeholders into the diamond model and test whether it is feasible or not in case of Nepal. So particularly we selected one of the rural villages of Rata. The aim of the learning strategy was actually to learn, experiment, and then create a kind of new product, so tools and methodologies, so that those tools would be useful for all WAR sector members. Like today, we feel that we are the members of the WAR sector, and with the final goal to improve personal capacity and improve the program and project idea. So this was the aim of the learning strategy when they decided and designed in Nepal. That triggered from the visit of steering committee of the Dutch Water Alliance. The fundamental theme was particularly to develop an experiment with system approach, not the invent kind of system. We want to develop a kind of system so that would help us or enable us to reduce the subsidized modality and create a kind of non-subsidized modality so that the water and sanitation services could be accessed and enjoyed by everyone and for all. For that, already mentioned, the Ethiopia, Ghana, Nepal and Bangladesh were the countries participated, and the Dutch Water Alliance Program Management Committee and external force experts all were involved in the design and facilitation phase. In the participants, there are 17 participants. Out of 17, Charity, Parliament, and myself, also 3 are from Nepal, and from other countries there were around 70. And total 17 participants are participated in this project. So it started from September 2013 to now going to be Rata. The design phase already we saw the diamond model. Particularly, this is like a kind of financial, institutional, environmental, technical, and social sustainability. Is required. And for that, we also have to make the system, bring the system changes to our inclusive business model. Inclusive means we have to include all the bottom of price as well and the one way better as well. So these are the two fundamental lines. And for this case, there are, according to the diamond model, there are 4 stages, 5 stages. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. And when we reach to the stage 5, then it becomes the diamond model and timing model approach. So let's see what are these. For example, when it is stage 2, stage 1, then there is one is this is NGO and the household. The NGOs are supplying the water supply system, and they are capacitating, giving a kind of awareness component, but there is no relation of taking and giving and taking financial component is not here. So we are not in this state, it is not suitable for Nepal. But let's see here. Household, government, and NGO. So this is somewhere where I felt like in case of Nepal, we were somewhere here. NGO is giving a kind of awareness and workshop services. Government is also giving, and we were working together with the diversity. So we were influencing them, encouraging them to go to the rich and poorest communities. But we were not receiving the funding, any money from community. So I felt that we are somewhere here. And another model is that how we say the bank of cooperative or financing companies are also here. So in this model, NGO is playing a central role. NGO is in the center, government is here, household is here, and some financing is like, let's say, all banks in Nepal or any support that is being rendered, that is here. But this also gives a kind of household information and work service for NGO, government, and the banks are also investing so that in small town programs, those things are there, examples. And the NGO is also giving some kind of information to the bank or financing institutions. I thought that we are not to this stage because we are not incorporating the bank and financial institutions, and we were in between 2 and 3 stages. That's why for Nepal I wanted to take the model stage 4 of the Daimond model. So let's see what is in stage 4. So here, household is here, private sector, banks, NGO should come to the out of the border, not in the center, because we will not be just after project finishes, then we have to go out. So then we also, from the very beginning, we have to be position ourselves in the safe side. So government is here. In this case, NGO just provides a kind of awareness, capacity building, facilitating, those kind of things, and government is responsible and some kind of investment is here. Private sector is also there, and they are receiving money and giving services. So this was the kind of scenario we wanted to test in Nepal. The stage 5, it gives the private sector gives the money to the NGO. So that stage is still difficult for us at the moment, but somehow like MFU and other organizations, like maybe DSP, they are really doing and maybe just flat money. So they may be practicing, but in our case it is really difficult to get the private sector fees from private sector. It is difficult. That's why the stage 4 we wanted to test in our case. So we have done a kind of experiment. Today, the session objective is like this. We will be sharing the findings and some of the lessons learned that we have learned from the piloting Daimond model for sanitation marketing, and receive your support. We would like to receive your inputs and comments and some ideas for how to scale up this model. Let's keep in mind. And so the fundamental task was future was from 2015-16 onwards, because the Millennium Development Goals and target is finishing in 2015. From 2016 to 2040, the new kind of collaboration, new kind of initiatives will be in the sector. The sector will not run as usual. So that's why we have to think about it, and one step ahead we have to do here. For this, innovative, inclusive business model and community contribution is one. For that, public-private civic partnership has to be together. Not only public-private, but civil society also has to be there, community also. Maybe, if we want to make this happen, then we have to think about shifting our rules from the existing rules. At the moment, we are somehow facilitating, somehow implementing directly, but we have to think about what could be the possible rule. Maybe we have to, for example, the game we played here, our man said that, please take these 2 things over there. Then everyone came up with some idea. Fortunately, man came up with an idea. Ratan sir, can you pass on that? Because she immediately thought about this and she facilitated me to help, and I easily started with that. And someone asked, okay, can you give me that directly to here? So these are different kind of ideas, so that depending on the context, depending on the situation, we have to play and we have to think about some strategies to shift our roles.
म यहाँनिर एउटा कुरा भन्छु त्योभन्दा अगाडि हाम्रो सबै डाइरेक्टरहरू होइन प्लानिङ वर्कसपमा हालिदिनु हुनुहुन्थ्यो अरे हाम्रो डाइरेक्टरहरू पनि हुनुहुन्थ्यो लास्टमा हामीले यो अलिअलि गरेर हाम्रो लर्निङ चाहिँ कन्टिन्यू छ उहाँको लेभलमा पनि हामी गर्दै जान्छौँ भनेपछि एनजिओको रोल सिफ्टिङ जुन चाहिँ एउटा थ्रेड छ हामीसँग अब त्यसलाई हामीले ब्रेक गर्नु छ त्यसैले मैले उहाँहरूलाई एउटा एनजिओ भनेको थिएँ तपाईँले त्यही बसेपछि आफ्नो काम रिसिभ गर्नु भन्छ थिङ्क डन होइन थिङ्क गेट डन हो कि भनेपछि त्यो गर्नलाई अहिले हामीले के भने यहाँ पार्टनरहरू हामीसँग धेरै छन् हामीले फेरि पार्टनरहरूलाई मिस गरिरहेको यो सेक्टरमा हामी एउटा यही कुरो गर्नुलाई नै हामीले भनिरहेको छौँ कि वेलकम अब दुईवटा पार्टनर छुट्टै छ हामीसँग प्राइभेट सेक्टर र किनभने हाम्रो कामलाई उहाँहरूले फेसिलिटेट गरिदिनुहुन्छ भन्ने कुरा एक्सपिरियन्सहरूले दिन्छ होइन
साथै धन्यवाद मैले अनुमतिमा हाम्रो सजिलो रहेछ भन्नुपर्ने र त्यसै चाहिँ अब मोडल र जुन न्यू मोडल छ रिडिफाइनिङ आवर गोल्स भनिसके भएकोले यसमा हामी जानुपर्ने चाहिँ हिलो जाँदा छ को अलिक फास्ट जाने को अलिक स्लो जाने आफ्नो अर्गनाइजेसनको स्ट्राटेजी अर्गनाइजेसनको पोलिसी र डोनरहरूको जुन एउटा प्रोग्रामको आधारमा होला तर ढिलो जाँदा हामी जानुपर्छ जुन अलायन्समा अहिले आइरहेको छ यो पनि एक किसिमको एउटा सिफ्टिङ गर्ने हिजो त हामी आफ्नो हिसाबले गइरहेको थियौँ नि त्यस कारणले यो कुरा आयो जरुरी भयो त्यसो भएपछि हामीले के गरेको भने हामीले अब सर्टेन एउटा एरिया लिउँ जहाँ चाहिँ हामीलाई फिजिबल हुन्छ सबै ठुलो एरिया छ सकिँदैन फेरि पाइलटिङको टाइम जस्ट 2-3 महिना छ त्यसले गर्दाखेरि यो समय यसको लागि इन्भेस्टमेन्ट हुन्छ एउटा बुद्धि चाहिँ हामीले के पुऱ्यायौँ भने हाम्रो डोनरलाई प्रपोजल राख्ने बेलामा अलिकति हामीले पाइलटिङ गर्छौँ भनेर त्यो प्रपोजलभित्रै अलिकति काम हामीले बजेट पनि राख्यौँ एस्टिमेट पनि राख्यौँ त्यो सिमालेर त्यो राखिसकेपछि गोर्खामा हामीले जिल्ला लेभलमा करिब 13वटा गाविसलाई एकै ठाउँमा भेला गरेर उहाँहरूलाई सोध्यौँ यो मोडलको बारेमा दुई कुराहरू गरिबी तपाईँको कस्तो भेरिसीमा कुन चाहिँ भेरिसी 13 मध्ये कुन भेरिसीमा यो पाइलटिङ गर्न सजिलो होला भन्दा कसैलाई पनि आइडिया आएन कसैले पनि त्यहाँले हामीलाई त्यो हामी गर्छौँ भनेर भन्नु भएन त्यो भनेको मतलब अघि इन्ट्रोडक्सन सेसनमा बाहिर इन्ट्रोडक्सन सेसनमा हामीलाई कस्तो भयो भने सुरुमा जानेलाई सजिलो भयो ती चाहिँ जस्तो कन्सन्ट्रेसन बढी अहिले आइडिया चाहिँ यस्तोमा उहाँले सबैको नाम भन्नुभयो तर कतिपयलाई चाहिँ के भन्नु हामी अरूले नि कुनै पनि नयाँ कुरा हाम्रो दिमागमा आउने बेलामा चाहिँ ठ्याक्कै यस्तै हो भनेर प्रस्तुत गर्ने गाह्रो हुँदो रहेछ त्यो भइसकेपछि हामीले के सोचेको त्यहाँबाट भएन अब के गर्ने भन्दा 13वटै गाविसमा हामीले हाम्रो साथीहरूलाई डेटा कलेक्सन भेरिफाई गर्न पठायौँ पठाइसकेपछि उहाँले ल्याएको डेटा